All right. Believe I am live. Think I'm live. I'm running a little fucking late. And I do apologize for that because I kind of been working out, kind of got a little bit sidetracked. Seeing like every time I start to do something, shit gets sidetracked. This is one of those last minute streams, so I'm not expecting a lot of people to pop up at the moment. But however, I do expect some people to pop up. Now, where do I begin? Let's see. I got 1 hour. I got 1 hour tops. One fucking hour. I know my system's updating. The internet's updating. So I'm trying to make sure things are working properly here. It says I'm live, but I'm looking at something. I'm not seeing it pop on. Let me check something real quick. Because it says I'm live, but for some reason, make sure I ain't got no issues. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll figure it out. Let me see something here. Says I'm live. I know this damn thing is updating. I'm not seeing something over here. 1 second, guys. If I am live, give me a second. It's always something. Yeah, says I'm live. Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. I am live. All right, there we go. Just a little bit behind schedule. I just wanted to make sure over here if I can cut that off. All right, it's running a little bit behind. That's what the fuck's going on. I'm live, but running a little bit behind. There we go. It's always one of those delays. All right. Anyway, hope you all had a good week. I'm sorry about last week, guys. I couldn't get on last week. I wanted to continue where we left off last week, but a lot of things came up. And then, of course, I was out of state last weekend, getting ready to travel again in a few weeks. Travel again. But listen, I got to talk about a lot of stuff in 1 hour. All right. I got Elon Musk to talk about. I got Greg Doucette to talk about. Fuck. I got anime to talk about. I got Diddy to talk about. I got a lot to talk about. So I don't want to hold y'all the fuck up. First thing I want to talk about is Elon Musk. Dust the thumbnail. Elon Musk. So Elon Musk brought his richest man in the world, by the way, brought his South African born ass into the government. Right? He came out with a chainsaw, by the way. I know all y'all remember this. Now I'm telling you, I'm showing you what type of person Elon is. He brought his happy-go-lucky ass out, got behind Trump, fucked up a lot of shit, by the way. Not saying that some shit that he did wasn't okay, but the majority was fucked up because it was all based on conspiracy theories. Okay, fucked up so bad that today was his last day as those, right? He stepped down. Now I've been saying it for weeks. Now I've been saying it, and I know for those who have been watching my live streams, and for those that's gonna probably come in later on today, because I didn't announce on YouTube that I'm gonna be doing it today. I did go to my Discord. To Discord, I was gonna be doing a live stream, but that was earlier in the week. But I've been saying this for weeks that one or two things is gonna happen. Either Trump is gonna get pissed off with Elon Musk because people are gonna start talking about Elon is running the country, then Trump, and some's gonna have to give. The Republicans have to rein him in, or Trump's gonna have to rein him in. But Elon took the bitch way out. He said that they just couldn't agree on stuff. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that it's because his conspiracy theories got him fucked up. It's because he didn't care about the money he was taking from people's mouths that actually worked hard for their jobs in the government. You know, people that got the pink slip because they were trying to downsize the government, and either they've been there for too long or they've been there for too little, right? And Social Security and all types of conspiracy fucking shit. I'm not saying that ain't no fraud going on, but at the level he was proclaiming, all types of shit. Hey, what's up, Trilly? So he decided to tuck his tail between his legs and fucking run. Like the bitch he is. But he's wealthy. He's rich. He's from South Africa. Now, And Gaming Geek, he's from Africa. I seen the South African president came and talked to Donald Trump. Trump claiming that the farmers down there are getting killed and shit. That America shouldn't be interfering in a lot of shit. Basically, that's what he said. Here, Elon Musk is now from South Africa, by the way. He's from fucking South Africa. Look it up. How much money has Elon sent to his home country to help out? Then Tesla took a big ass hit. Tesla took a big ass hit. I don't know. Cops visit Lowe's at Hellraiser Beer House. Body cam 1. What did you do to Chance? I'll check it out in a second. I haven't been on YouTube like that. I've been real busy. Oh, it was that. Well, shit. Cyrex deserves some more shit. But let me get back to Elon real quick. See, Elon was getting a lot of Tesla hits. His shit was getting burnt down. Elon probably got a lot of death threats too. See, it's one thing when us Negroes say something. Because see, we'll sit there and say, oh, we'll fuck a motherfucker up, man. Some of us will. I'm not saying all of us won't. Some of us will. But when a white motherfucker come after you, I understand something. See, there's crazy black motherfuckers, and then there are psychotic white folks. And the conspiracy theorists is the psychotic white folks. Now, I'm going to throw it off, motherfucker. See, I ain't wrapped too tight. I don't give a fuck the color of your skin. I don't give a fuck. I don't view people based on the color of your skin. Okay. I got a lot of fucking friends different cities. I don't give a fuck, and we all are a little bit racist. That's just, I don't play that race card shit. But what I'm about to say is true. This is based by facts. See, black folks burn down neighborhoods. White folks burn down a lot of people's shit. They Elon Musk, anyone that had a Tesla was a target. Okay? I want you to keep that in mind. White folks send anthrax to your house. See, niggas will roll past and spray your shit and keep moving. White folks send cyanide, bombs, anthrax, burn shit up, shoot shit up. And Elon Musk pissed them off. See, it's one thing to piss off blacks and Mexicans and shit. So we gonna just drink, talk shit, fuck it, whatever. He didn't ride the cages too much. But see, when his own race of people was getting fucked around, getting fired from the government and all that shit, oh, he pissed them off. Some of them people ain't got nothing to lose, man. They ain't got nothing to lose. So he's like, you know what? We'll get to him. And that's why Elon did. That's why he abandoned his post. He ain't gonna say that, but that's why he abandoned his post. His family life is more important. And I gotta respect that. His family life is more important. But he pissed off his own people. That's really what it was. He promised a lot of shit. Shit didn't happen. Most conspiracy nutheads is fucking white folks. He pissed them off. Now they want blood. Like AC/DC say, if you want blood, you got it. He got the fuck out of Dodge. Okay. So my advice to Elon Musk is never assume that most of America thinks like you. But the majority that do, since you didn't give them what they want, yeah, I'll stay in hiding for a while. Yeah, Elon's a motherfucker. And let me talk about Putin real fucking quick. Okay? Let me talk about Putin real fucking quick before I get to Greg Doucette. Right? And then vegan games. And some cop shootings that kind of crossed my radar. And then other shit. Okay? Donald Trump is doing so right now in the office. I'm not gonna say he's doing extremely bad, because a lot of stuff that Donald Trump is doing is basically shit he said he was gonna do, but then listening to people in power that actually understand politics, but trying to push a right-wing type narrative. See, I'm a centralist. All right, I'm down the middle. I don't favor Democrats or Republicans, right? Whoever just do the job, just do the fucking job. That's just how I think. Because when you get too deep into government, you become loyal to a party. I wasn't loyal to a party when I served in the military. I'm not loyal now, right? Whoever just do the job, do the fucking job. That's me. right? So Trump is doing some stuff right. A lot he's doing wrong. And the number one thing that he's doing wrong is kissing Putin's fucking ass, right? Now, he done came out and pretty much done renounced Putin, claiming he'll understand why Putin is doing the fuck he's doing. Listen, Putin don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. Putin wants to be the most powerful country in the world. And for my anime people that's going to come in, let me give you a prime example of this. Yu Yu Hakusho and the Three Kings, right? You had Yusuke's dad, and then the other two kings of the demon world, right? Rising and the mummified girl, and then the other motherfucker, right? Rising died, then Yusuke became the heir to the throne, okay? And those three kings was battling for supremacy. They worked out something, they had a tournament, and then the winner of that tournament ruled the demon realm for X amount of years to the next tournament, and so on and so forth, like an election, right? Well, you got China, Russia, and America, the three mega powers in the world. And right now, there's no equal. America is the most powerful country in the world. In my opinion, it's China is number two, followed by Russia. The reason why China's number two, advanced technology. Sorry, I'm married to an Asian. Some of the smartest motherfuckers in the world. They be calculating in their sleep. Like Microsoft, Google, like, you know how Bill Gates goes sleep and his walls change colors based on his emotion while he sleep? Asians calculate shit in their sleep. I got half Asian kids. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers calculate shit in their sleep. Right? So when you got people like that, scientists like that, you know, you got to give the devil their dues, right? Them Chinese are motherfuckers, okay? But Russia is more of a brutal, old school type Soviet Union style country. They believe in just dictatorship. And they take by force. They're not strategic like China. See, China's trying to get in electronically. They're trying to get in via with spies. They're more a little bit, you know, ops. Where Russia just blatantly just lie and blow shit up. Okay? But the point I'm trying to make is Trump got the mineral rights to Ukraine. Okay? And Trump's trying to work a deal out with Russia and Ukraine on this war. There was some prisoners that were swapped. Okay? And then all of a sudden Putin went on a mad tirade and started nuking shit again. It's not funny, but it's facts. Now, the way I view it is this. We got the mineral rights. So everybody's getting paid. We're taking the majority of the money. But we can't put no equipment over there to start mining the shit if there's a war going on. We just got the rights to the shit. And that's one of the reasons why Trump want a ceasefire. He want to put American people over there, contractors over there to start mining that shit so we can start making some revenue. Can't do that when you got Putin nuking shit. And that brings in the feud between him and Putin. Just like how I said about China. Why Trump went after China so hard with those tariffs where he relaxed them. It's really based on what happened with COVID. And some of the stuff that Trump said when COVID hit. That ultimately cost him his campaign. Not so much Biden. Is what Trump was doing when COVID was going on. A lot of wild other shit that he kind of cost himself his campaign. But he had to blame Biden in a rigged election as his out. But in retaliation, when he got back in, he taxed the fuck out of China. Where most of our shit come from, which made no sense to me. I agree with tariffs, but that was just fucking crazy. But it worked in the long term. It worked because China came back to the bargaining table. You can't bargain with Putin. Either you put foot to ass or you sanction the fuck out of Putin. Or you put boots to ass. Now, you don't want a nuclear war because Putin got nuclear weapons. Okay, but Russia, compared to America, is a poor country. But we all know North Korea is going to back Russia. China is flippy-floppy. They going to back whoever's winning the war. The moment one side start losing, they'll pull a resource and go to the side that's winning. That's what China's going to do. China going to sit back and go, we watch, we wait. And then the moment the country that start loses, they're going to jump behind the winning country and pretty much solve the winning country. And then wait to take them out while they're in their weakened state. And then, of course, China will be the most powerful country at that point in the world. So that's why we don't want to go to war. with Russia, because that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna pretty much, that's what China wants to happen. The only way you're gonna get through to Putin is to let Putin know that you're serious. And the one way you let him know you're serious might be a little bit drastic. And I hope it don't come to this, but it might be a little bit drastic. The remaining of Ukraine, you put in NATO. Don't want that to happen, because if that happens, then by default, you go to war with Russia. Because if Ukraine become part of the NATO union, one attack against one NATO union is an attack against all. That's their creed. What's up, Scholar? That's their creed. But the only way you might can get what you want is to put Ukraine in NATO. That's going to force Russia to either stop or you go to war. They made the best fucking country win. So still Trump acting like he don't know what to do. No, you know what the fuck to do. You know exactly what the fuck to do. And I feel him when he don't want you, because we gave the chance for Ukraine to join NATO. You guys go back before Biden started losing his fucking mind, and on more on that in a second, Jake Tapper, and I like Jake Tapper, but more on that in a second. Before Biden started losing his fucking mind and shit and going out there talking about, and I know he has bone cancer, but I'm talking about before we found out, because before we found out, we always talking shit about Biden. I'm on the record saying he's a nice guy, in my opinion, but he should have been trying to do 2 terms. Yeah, and that's not going to happen. Did you see King Charles paid a visit to Canada? The first time the royal family went to Canada in like 70 fucking years. And the reason why King Charles did that is to let Trump know this belongs to me. All of Europe, the United Kingdom, Canada, some of Africa, some of those countries in the United Kingdom and in Europe belongs to King Charles. So you can't just take it. But that's why he did that, Scholar. That's exactly why he did that. He wanted to show Trump that if you want Canada, you gotta go through me. And I don't understand why you want Greenland. It's cold. What's in Greenland? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. But I digress. That's some crazy fucking shit. But when Biden, before he started losing his mind, we gave Ukraine the opportunity. And Zelensky pretty much said he didn't want to join NATO and Russia wasn't going to attack, and Russia did. So I understand the animosity between Trump and Ukraine, but Trump got the mineral rights. Trump wants to start drilling over there to make some money. But Russia is standing in Trump's way. That's why Trump is getting irritated. And I believe eventually shit gonna hit the fan. Either they're gonna join NATO and then we're gonna be forcing the war, or they'll force Putin to stop, or something's gonna give to where Biden and Putin it's gonna be some shit. So I would just be prepared for shit to get a little bit worse. Well, he gotta talk to King Charles. Can't just take the man's shit. Speaking of that, let's talk about the diddler. Let's talk about Diddy and everything that's been going on with the diddler. Diddy, the diddler. Cassie been toured and gave birth to a child. She's no longer testifying at the trial. There has been bodyguards, ex-friends of Cassie, current friends of Cassie, current people in Diddy's entourage, people that was at some parties. And this trial is expected to last up to 6 months, because there are more celebrities that, in my opinion, I know they got this in the ready to unload, that's probably going to testify to save their ass. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a TD Jakes testifying or a Usher Confessions. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised, especially TD Jakes. He done gave his church up to his daughter or some shit, but I wouldn't be surprised if he testified. Oh yeah, man, have y'all seen what Diddy look like? Man, Diddy got white hair, Snow White. Like Snow White. Diddy been stressing so bad, he got Snow White hair. I said, God damn. But listen, man, there is a lot of nasty, foul, corrupt, disgusting. I'm not saying that sex is wrong. Whatever you like, you like. Whatever get your rocks off in the legal things. Now, I don't do that child molestation rape shit. Okay, let me make sure I put that out there. See, this isn't EDP and what's that other guy name? Wings of Redemption shit. See, this the Cyrex, and this ain't child molestation type shit over here. We don't play that shit over here. We don't do babies on a grown ladies. RIP to Chad Butler. We don't do babies on a grown ladies. That's Pimp C, by the way. That's what he said, right? So they putting you ain't lying, man. So if you want to have orgies, right? Doing the Vince McMahon with the feces shit, the shit play, and pissing in girls' smiles. Apparently, Cassie liked it for a while till she had to start doing on her cycle. And I listen. These are nasty ass freak. These like men butt, women's piss, men shit. He like all fluids. All fluids. But does that make him a sex trafficker? Now, my cousin that be on here, because those from another timeline, you Dragon Ball fanatics, right? Yeah. Sunshine that be on here. One of the OGs of the channel. Well, Roach, listen. I'm not gonna put your business out there in Discord where you and Jamie be talking about in that Discord, the office checker. Y'all be going in on some shit, okay? But the shit y'all be talking about, Diddy takes it to a 1 million times level. Like Diddy's that motherfucker. But listen, for real. So my cousin from another timeline, Sunshine on here, my cousin. Okay. What's up, Lucy? I see you back on YouTube. Hey, man. Hey, Jamie, don't say that. I knew Jamie was watching this. Hey, Stan, I was just in your city this past weekend, coming through Houston, through your city. But listen, back to what I was saying. Sunshine said that it was people in other countries that he was holding against their will and kidnapping and stuff, or flying people without permission to other countries. That could be classified as kidnapping and racketeering. We don't know if he was selling some women, right? But what I can say is, so far from what I'm hearing is, they just like to whoop women's asses, try to scare men with threatening with his bodyguard. And I think his own bodyguards is why he's in trouble now. And of course, we know D like men because, you know, Meek Mills, right? And as far as Geekdom goes, I got something I'm going to say to Geekdom. I'm going to save it towards the end because, man, oh man, is it getting bad? It's getting real bad. Geekdom's looking sicker and sicker. I seen him on Twitch now. I got a message for Geekdom. I'm going to save it towards the end, okay? Because I got something to say about Dragon Ball. Inside information. Y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say. Ain't gonna be nice. But listen, with all that being said, just as sure as the Chrisleys got pardoned, if I recall, I think Trump and Diddy were tight back in the day, like tight. And we all know Trump like pussy. You know, we all know Trump like to grab them by the pussies, grope them and shit. You know, we all know that. I'm not saying that Trump wasn't at some of those parties. I'm not saying that he was. I'm not saying that maybe at Trump Tower that D ain't never popped up at Trump Tower. All I am saying is I won't be surprised that once he gets convicted or something, if Trump pardoned him. I'm just saying. I'm just sitting back looking at every fucking thing because to me, he should go to jail for whooping Cassie's ass, even though the statute of limitations on that kind of pretty much passed.
But I'm not seeing anything right now that makes me believe that this man might actually do some serious time. Unless they can find some drugs, some serious shit. Because everybody want to know about the orgy parties and shit. Everybody wants to know, but there's some other stuff at play. And, you know, some of them charges is a life sentence. So I wouldn't be surprised if Trump decides to do the biggest fuck you up them all right before he gets out of office, if he doesn't get reelected, more than a second, if he pardoned Diddy. Now, why do I say Trump might get reelected? Okay. I think I said this in the last live stream. For those of us that went traveling on Memorial Day weekend, I had to go to Texas for a funeral. I know Sham was on my Facebook. He knows I was in Texas and back. I didn't post no pictures. My sister tagged me in one of the pictures. You know, I didn't really want to see a lot of people. I was going for a sad occasion. I lost a very close cousin, and it kind of still kind of getting over it, the way he passed and everything. But that's life. Stuff happens. You know, just didn't think the thing that took him out was the thing he loved to do, and that was drive 18-wheelers. And he was killed by 18-wheeler. But the point I'm trying to make is, when I was at home visiting, right, I went traveling, and gas, I appreciate it, Trilly, gas this time last year, for me to go home to Texas this time last year, I went through every bill $220. I went home this time and came back, it cost me $140 tops. So gas was down. Now, I remember them saying that before I traveled, that gas was going to be low, like the first time in like 5 years low. So he's doing something right. It's just trickling down. And I'm going to be the first one to say, and I said it the last live stream, if this man gets the economy back stable, jobs, and shit start coming back. And I live in Georgia. I see jobs. I see houses coming up. It's 2 subdivisions being built right behind my house. So my home value is going the fuck up. So there is a lot, depending on what country you live in, what state you live in, that you see or you don't see. And all I am saying is, if this man get the economy back to where it was when Obama had it, and maybe even a little bit better, that 2/3 constitution in the states and shit, I'll be the first one to skip my ass down to a motherfucker. And I'm not a Trump supporter, but if he's putting money in my fucking pocket legally, and fucking I can go make groceries, not worry about going under, I'll skip my fucking ass to a polling booth real motherfucking quick and be the first one to say, yeah, we need to change. Keep me up for 3, 4, 5 more years. And I'm not the biggest Trump supporter, but if you can undo the fuckery that didn't happen over the last 10 years, 15 fucking years, at least 10 years, at least, like the serious fuckery, undo it to where people can actually, people that make 6 figures. I want you guys to understand something. $120,000 a year now it's not shit. If you got a family, $120,000 nowadays ain't shit. Don't ask me how I know. I'm speaking from experience. You got to make some fucking money. Okay, it ain't shit. Take your ass to Walmart, you got 2 miles to feed with along with 3, 4 miles. I know some of y'all went to Walmart with families like me and mine. We'll start going to Costco's now. Spend every bit about in a month close to $1,000 on shit. I tell you, it is not what you think it is. So once we start seeing that food go down and have the house market really cooled off and gets back to booming, yeah. But back to Diddy, I think he might get pardoned down the line. Let me jump into some fitness real quick. This gonna get to Greg Doucette, and then I'm gonna try to get to a video that I seen. This dude got shot up by some cops. See, was it justifying your guys' opinion? And then I got something I want to say to geek them. Now I gotta go. I got about 30 minutes left. In politics, I seen that they was talking about obesity. And I did a video I'm going to upload. I said, no, I'll talk about it in the live stream. Because there's some things that I need to say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Politics is dirty, Lucius. It's dirty. Obesity is a disease. Shout out to Alan Roberts. and Mark Loebline. But I gotta say something about Mark in a second too. Mark said something about deloading that I don't agree with. But Allen Roberts, for those of you that know Allen Roberts, been leading the charge against obesity for like years, right? I just seen him just roast the fuck out of Emily Reed. It was fucking hilarious the other damn day. But I'm not a big RFK fan. I'm really not. But when it comes to help, the reason being because of the autism shit, I have an autistic son. And I talked about that a few live streams back about how most kids develop autism. It's what you eat before you fuck. You eating a lot of nasty shit, a lot of bad, unhealthy foods. What you think your semen's made of? Your eggs. Your body takes what it can take and digest, and then your reproductive organs, your eggs and your semen. Then just think about it. It's science. It's not fucking science. But listen, I don't want to get off topic. I'm all for them bringing up the fact that this group of kids in the last 10 years is unhealthy as fuck. Mines, for those that have seen mines, are not fat at all. I'm very particular and I'm very calculative of what my kids eat. Not saying I don't let them have chips and cookies and shit, but I make my kids eat fucking whole foods for a reason. I'm old school. I was brought up to eat junk. I ate the Pop-Tarts, the cereals. I'm more of a health nut now because I'm almost pushing 40. I'll be 39 this year. I'm trying to be healthy into my 40s. Longevity, right? I just worked out today. That's why I'm sweaty. This shirt is sweaty. Like, it's wet. I worked out in the garage. Matter of fact, oh, my phone is here. Hold on. Show you what I did today. Because there's a video coming. But I want to touch basics with what RFK said about some shit. Let me be the first one to say this here. The reason why kids are unhealthy is simply because of what I'm holding in my hand. This. And if it's one thing that I know, is I had a vest on today, guys. I was training with a vest in the heat, like a weighted vest, doing deadlifts today. It was fucking grueling. That's why I'm soaked, because I literally came out of my garage from doing this, deadlifting, right, to streaming. So I can give you guys a stream. But if you take the cell phones away, and I told my wife this last night, I believe a cell phone should go back to being what it was when I was young. Just a device you can use to call on. I believe a computer like I'm sitting at, or a laptop, is the only thing that should be accessible to the internet. I think tablets and shit like that shouldn't be accessible to the internet. A tablet should be to do work on. If you want to shoot videos, I think shooting it at home or buying an actual camera to go out and do your shit. When you make it easy for kids, they get lazy. And then they're not burning calories. They're storing calories. So they get obese. If you just feed them cereals and shit all fucking day, they will get obese. That's a highly processed carbohydrate. A lot of times it's a simple sugar. And all that does is spike your blood sugar, make you hyperglycemic. That can cause you to get hungry because you need to produce more insulin. So the body makes you want to eat so you can make more insulin. So you can counteract the high sugar in your goddamn blood. But instead of eating a complex carbohydrate or protein, we give our kids sugar. And just a spiraling cycle. And sugar is inflammatory, highly inflammatory. So as they get fatter, their brain cells tend to get smaller because of inflammation. And I can go on and on and on about it. Then you kill your testosterone in boys. You kill your estrogen in women. Lack of vitamin D is linked to mental health. Lack of vitamin C, which helps the skin repair and help with cell production. Your immune system. Because I want you guys to think about this. If your immune system is weak, A lot of time it have to do with stress or you're sick. But when you're depressed from stress, your hormones get suppressed. That can suppress your immune system, in turn make you sick. So the healthier your immune system, normally the healthier you are mentally. Gut health is directly linked to brain health. So yeah, and I'm writing a book. And I'm gonna start. I haven't really been active in my Discord, but I've been seeing Jamie be posting stuff on the health thing. I'm gonna start putting some snippets now for you guys if you really want to lose weight. And then my fitness channel, I'm gonna try to launch it this summer. Just watch some of my stuff. Just it'll help you. Easy stuff. I ain't gonna make it complicated. It's easy shit. The law of thermodynamics say energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It just simply changes places with something else. I give you an example. If I eat food, that is calories. That is going to be digested. That's solid. Calories is going to be digested and turned into usable energy based on the carb, fat, and protein makeup. It just changed form. It replaced with something else. Then I can take that energy and burn it off. But it's calories in, calories out. If you make it harder for children to have unnecessary shit and make them go back outside, you'll have more people want to actually go to work. Yes, AI is a motherfucker. But you actually will want to go to work. Get your kids outside. Teach them how to cut grass, plant, take them to the park. Show them that there's more life than being on a motherfucking goddamn cell phone all fucking day. Train their brains. That's why you have people that don't want to do shit, but sit on their ass and try to make content all fucking day. Men done got lazy. Women are taking over. And you men wonder why women don't want to be with men anymore. If you ain't got some fucking calluses and shit on your fucking hands, what the fuck are you doing? Men. If you ain't got some muscle on your whole entire body, what the fuck are you doing? Men. If you ain't trying to be a father and raise your children, fuck are you doing? Men. But then y'all get mad when pussy turn you down. Men. Because we done got soft. Or did you not just see the last fucking group of people in Congress the last 4 years? Men. Yes. Because you know why, Trilly? Uh-oh. What happened? Is my thing freedom? I know there's an update. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. You know why? Getting outside, absorbing some vitamin D, it raises your mood. It releases dopamine. The body, the eternal clock that separates night and day, gloomy and bright, it gets active. That's why you go outside. Don't worry about moles and shit. That's pigmentation. That's going to happen as you age anyway. Your skin needs to absorb some light or supplement vitamin D into your diet. Don't trust them new niggas over there. Skylar, man, no homo. I love you, man. One of the real OGs. Skylar just don't give a fuck. Don't let me in with them niggas. Fuck them. Fuck, I go to work. Fuck them. Let me specify. I ain't talking about the hard-working man. If the shoe fit, wear it, motherfucker. You know, some Cinderella shit. Yeah, I'm serious, man. You know, I believe in hard work and being a husband, a father, and, you know, trying to be more involved instead of just sitting around making content. And for those of you that have succeeded in the content world, you are the exception to the rule, like the Mr. Beasts of the world, and the Logan Pauls of the world, and you know, the Greg Doucettes of the world. Like, y'all guys have made it. I ain't talking about you motherfuckers. Greg's on the roads and shit. So, you know, he makes money selling that fake ass Turk. But let me talk about Mark Lobliner. and deloads. And then I'm gonna get to Greg and the antibody stick, and then I'm gonna watch this cop video real quick. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Now I'm gonna leave something for Geekdom real quick. Mark Lobliner is an IFBB pro. He sells supplements. I can't think of the supplement company. Shit. Anyway, he's talking fit. I can't think of the supplement company. Anyway, cause I don't want to plant it and something. I don't want to butcher it. But anyway, and it's not to down talk Mark, because I watch his content. Don't agree with everything. I mean, he should have fought Bruno the Ref. I still believe that, but whatever. Listen, as naturals, you need a deload. Facts. When naturals train, when I do too much training, because I'm a volume type guy. I like volume. I lift heavy. I do top heavy sets. Now I do a lot of volume. Volume over time causes way more fatigue and recovery than doing a lot of heavy sets, right? And going heavy all the time just taxes the nervous system at a much faster rate and takes longer to recover from. But still, over time, that adds up. That cumulative fatigue adds up. So much so that ligaments, joints, tendons, connective tissue, your nervous system, especially your sympathetic nervous system, it's going to need a break. Guys, you don't make muscle at the gym. What you're doing at the gym is causing micro tears, inflammation after the fucking fact, because that inflammation is a precursor to recovery. That's the body way of releasing, AST, Greg, that enzyme in your liver, Greg, that's found throughout your whole muscular skeleton, Mr. Steroid expert. So it can start the recovery process. Okay? When you recover and you rest and you give muscles a couple of days off, then they start to recover and grow. If you're feeding them the proper stuff, good protein, enough calories, you need to be in a slight surplus, or even a 500 to 700 calorie surplus is what you should be. Anything over 700, you're bulking. Anything less than 500 to me, close to 300 is maintenance. So 500 to 700 is a sweet spot. You want to be somewhere in there. In a calorie surplus of your maintenance, right? And over time, you will start to put on new tissue. Deloading comes into play when you start to see diminishing returns on stuff. You'll hit a wall and then your progress will just go down. You're irritated more. You ain't sleeping enough. You ain't got no appetite. There's a lot that goes on. Your dick can't get hard, man. Women, your vagina ain't getting wet no more. Just gonna be blunt. You ain't sexually active. Shit, you just tired. You're just exhausted. Natural participants like I that lift weights need a break. Once you take a week, and I do it every 5 to 6 weeks, I take a week off. I just do like light cardio for a week. After 12 weeks, I take a month off. Then I come back harder and stronger. My muscles don't grow. The delayed onset muscle soreness, DUMS, for me happens a day or two after I train. Then the inflammation goes down, but the muscle probably ain't fully recovered. Just because you don't feel that achiness don't mean it's fully recovered. It takes time. It takes time for that muscle to recover. So if you're taking steroids, you don't need a deload. Well, why? Your testosterone is staying high. That's going to help with recovery. So you're getting sleep. You're not depressed. The higher your testosterone, a lot of times, unless it's just too high for war rage, you're normally happy-go-lucky, and staying happy helps with keeping the testosterone high. It's facts. So you need to take a deload unless you're on steroids. Now, if you've been lifting for 30 or 40 years, you can go very long periods of time as a natural lifter without needing a deload, because at that point in time, you probably done hit the natural limit that you can reach naturally with muscle potential, or you're not trying to get big. You're just trying to maintain what you have. So you are accustomed to doing just enough to keep that muscle size or whatever. So at that point in time, you don't need a deload. But if you're trying to grow constantly, you need those breaks. You need a break in training. That's how the body adapts and learns and grow. Not by going to the gym every day. The brain needs time to learn those motor patterns. The nerve needs time to get used to this new tissue because it's metabolically active. It's alive. It's not dormant like fat. So it's a whole, the biology's there. It's a whole different thing. So I recommend deloads. Mark Lana says you don't. It all depends on how long you've been training and if you're taking steroids. But for me, I would recommend deload. Everybody can use that mental break from the gym. You'll thank me later. Take the mental break from the gym. Yo, what's up, Goose with the juice? Now, Greg Doucette and the anabolic stick. Let me get out the way here. Let me show y'all something. Greg Doucette, I gotta ask you a question, Greg. I gotta ask you a question. When are you, Greg, if this damn thing pop up here, here we go, gonna, I don't know, this video right here. When are you gonna come on out and just admit that it's some shit? Now, you threatened to sue this guy because I seen the video. You left a comment talking about he is liable. Matter of fact, let me click on it. Guys, Greg Doucette has a channel over 2.3 million fucking people. This guy blew up overnight. He had like, I don't know, 200 or 300 subscribers. He literally blew up overnight.
This is Hussein Farhat.
Okay. Greg came in and I quote, left this fucking pinned comment. Some advice for future videos is to be careful in how you word things deliberately on purpose, lying about the information is actually known as libel. That's Greg. Right here. Now, Greg, you know me. Greg. You fucking know me. How you doing, Greg? Your biggest mosquito is here, Greg. You know me, bitch. You know me. That's some fuck shit. You make natty or knots accusing people of taking steroids all the fuck time. All the time. Hussein Farhat you accused of taking steroids. Now he's on your supplement company thing and this. All I want to know is when are you going to address this, Greg? Because it seems to me this dude did more research than you. Now, I done debunked your Turk shit, my small little ass channel. But them videos on my channel. Straight up. You said your shit come from Uzbekistan, like other people can get from Uzbekistan. Turk is Turk. Testosterone. I don't give a fuck if you're actually putting more into your shit. It's not better than creatine. If this shit was so legit, why not? CNN is right there in Canada. CNN is right there in Canada. Why not go to CNN with a batch of that shit and let people let them use it and test it? It's not about the Turk being in there. It's the results that humans might be seeing. Is it actually adding muscle? I'm not saying it can't aid in recovery. Recovery just means you get back to the gym faster. I'm taking some testosterone boosters to help manage my cortisol for free testosterone, muscle tech. And the one thing I can truly say is that I recover a little bit quicker. But as far as noticing more muscle, fuck no. And the only reason why I'm doing that test is because people say you should try. You train like a madman. I feel more energy. It free up your free test. Helps with cortisol, so you won't be so And they right. But I haven't noticed any change in muscle, bigger muscles. It just gives me a little bit more energy to do it, just a little bit more. If that's what Turk is doing, that's not something that's a breakthrough thing. And then the VIP shit, you done ran out of Turk in 18 minutes. Get the fuck out of here, Greg. Get the fuck out. When you gonna address this man's fucking video? Because he bust your ass wild in the goddamn Grand Canyon. I mean, straight up, he bust your ass, Greg. He hit you with straight facts, too. That's what you're mad about. He hit you with straight fucking facts, Gregory. And this $50,000 if you test Hussam far out and $50,000, $100,000. Damn, man, ain't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Listen, ain't nobody gonna waste their time. Ain't waste their time because you can get on shit that goes undetected. We all know the game. I honestly don't give a fuck. I honestly don't care if the man takes steroids or not. You do what the fuck you want to do. The video that came out after this one that claimed he lied. Go back to his channel. This video right here that claimed that he lied. This video right here. You guys see this video here? Claimed that he lied. That guy actually had receipts for people that competed in that bodybuilding show that Hussam was in. So listen, I'm gonna be blunt with you. To me, seemed like you up shit creep out motherfucking paddle. I'm just waiting for your rebuttal. But I hope you come with fucking facts because that fucking dude, that fucking dude, man, I subbed to his channel and I like it. He straight up wore your ass out like a whore on prom night, Greg. Turkplex ain't gonna save your ass for that. Get some muscle. Muscle, this is longevity. The more of this you have, the longer you live. Cardio is key. I do cardio at least 2 to 3 times a week, but lifting some weights, I'm sorry about my deodorant, my hair, I got to trim my armpits, guys. Lifting some weights, getting muscle on your frame, getting strong, well, strong heart and strong lungs go a long way. Hey, here's a good channel, man. Sub to him. Listen, last video, that Lee geeked them a message real quick, and then I got to go. And I will be back next week, streaming again. I'm getting back to normal programming. I'll be back in my office so we can do some share screen. So y'all about to see more of me, too much of me. I think you guys are going to finally start to hate my fucking gut. Like, I wish you go back on vacation, just make videos from time to time. But it's just motherfuckers back. You goddamn right. Goddamn right. I understand, Greg, you said no. He's about money. Money overall. I get it. But honesty goes a long fucking goddamn way. But anyway, listen. So this man fired a gun in the air. And then he goes to his mom's house. They're in Jacksonville, Florida, in a nasty trailer park. I want you guys to watch what's about to happen. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to remove myself out of here. I want you guys to watch what's going to fucking transpire here, okay? Let me get to right here. So the man left his house. He got a stick. And he's
Don't let him get to the other house. There are people right there.
Hands up. Your hands up. Go back. Get the hands up.
He's got a gun in his hand.
Now he told him to get the fuck back. He won't go into the house, but he's gonna draw a gun now. He never pointed the gun at the cops. He just drew a gun. Okay.
Hey, drop the gun. Drop the gun. Drop the gun.
Where's my mom? Where's my mom?
Sir, drop the gun.
To my mom. I'm reading to my brother and my mom.
No, do not. No.
Drop the gun.
Now this is one of many videos. I'm gonna react to the other ones the next time I stream because it was one on here where a cop, like the dude was down and he shot like 2 more shots, maybe 3, after the dude was down on the ground, striking the dude. But I want you guys to tell me what you think this is right here.
Drop the gun. Do not walk up the gun.
Mind you, this is mom's house, right? This is mom's house.
You said don't let him get back.
Now, look at that. Now, pay attention. The man opened the door. He didn't point the gun at nobody. He's just gonna go in the fucking house. But he's gonna get shot. I want you guys to watch.
You said don't let him get back.
It's always Florida. It's always Florida, people. It's always Florida. I want you guys to tell me, do you think that this is justifiable? Okay. I mean, he shot him, laid him the fuck out, straight up.
Hey, he's still moving. Hold on. I can't see his right hand. We got shots fired. He looks down.
Suspects down.
Hey, what's up, Sunshine? I mean, shot him, left him out there, just filled him full of holes. He filled him full of holes, man. And goddamn, he filled him full of fucking holes, man. I want you guys to tell me, do you guys think that was justifiable behavior? In my opinion, he shot a gun in the air. He was a little bit out of there. And I think this would have been one of the times where they should have released a dog on him, or maybe a taser, or they had other options. I'll put it to you that way. I'm not saying that the man wouldn't have did anything, but he didn't present himself. You can have a gun. He didn't ever point at the cops. He walked up the steps and like, hey, I'm going to this fucking house, man. Leave me fuck alone. They shot him. Shot him in the back too. They shot the shit out of him. And that's what I'm saying. Do I think the shooting was justifiable? To a degree. I think 2 or 3 shots would be more than enough. They put like 15, 20 rounds in that motherfucker. But I got plenty more. I used to do this stuff all the time. The members remember when I had my membership stuff and I was doing that. But YouTube started to dox my channel with, yeah, you can't do that. You can't react too much. Just blah, 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 blah. But whatever. But I will be back next week. Finally, my message to Geekdom, man. Listen. I got some news about Dragon Ball, guys. It ain't good news. Okay. Since Daima was the shit, and I don't mean shit in a good way, I mean it was stanky. Okay. The future of Dragon Ball Super is bleak. They did the little superhero one-off thing with Trunks and Goten last month, if I recall. And I know a person that know people that do the voice acting stuff because my daughter and his daughter attend the same fucking school. Okay. Just so happened to bump into him here at my daughter's graduation for the next grade. Okay. And from what I was told, right, early last week, I didn't say it on the live stream, but from what I was told, there is nothing else going on with Super. It's on indefinite hiatus, right? Indefinite. They do not know if Toyotaro's gonna continue it, and if they do continue it, it is still up in the air if they're gonna go ahead and dive into the Black Frieza arc immediately, or do a arc before the Black Frieza arc. So the movies that were supposed to come out, nobody knows about that. Like it is. On indefinite hiatus, right? That is facts. There are other projects going on that they're committing to that's way more important than Dragon Ball right now because of the passing of Akira Toriyama. So I'm not saying it's finally over. What I am saying is this is from a legitimate source because this dude's daughter goes to school with my goddamn daughter, and it's a legitimate source. He wasn't talking about Super Saiyan 3 Goku and shit. It's on indefinite hiatus. Don't believe nobody if it ain't been posted on Bandai or the Dragon Ball fucking goddamn website. If it's fucking gossip, that's all it is. But Funimation, Bandai Namco, and fucking Dragon Ball, that website, that .eu shit, if it's not on something like that, it's third party gossip, guys. So I would say get very comfortable. Okay. Well, I don't know, watch shit like Super Crooks. Because that was good. Even though it was 12 episodes long on Netflix, that was good about the superhero boy that wanted to be a superhero, ended up being a fucking crook. It was fucking real good. Right? Watch shit like that. Bleach should be back soon. Rick and Morty will start a new season. Right? Fucking One Punch Man finna be out. Right? Demon Slayer, they movies is gonna come out. All right? Spy Family's coming back. Get off of Chi-Chi's tits, guys. It's time. Take the tits out your mouth. It's Dragon Ball, Shala, hey Shala. It's done. Daima, Toriyama, listen, I'm gonna say something. I gotta go. Bleach is the shit. They need to continue Bleach. And we're gonna get back to Marvel versus DC, Skylar, real soon. I got it. I'm coming back with it. And I'm gonna talk about Demon Slayer and some other cartoons, comparing them, like Hell's Paradise and shit. But listen, it's time to get off of Chi-Chi tits. It's time to get off of Goku's nutsack, guys. Right? Angel, Angel, Angel. That song. Yeah. It's time to put that shit to rest. Toriyama left us Daima, and I have to say, out of all the ways to end a series, that wasn't good. Geekdom did a video by Stephanie Nalloway, the girl that did Goku. Z got 3 endings you can go. You go into Super, GT, or Daima. They all flow on the same timeline, just different endings to Z. I wouldn't recommend watching Daima for anybody. I tell you, watch Evolution. Daima sucks so hard that they got on hiatus now. I think if Daima would have did real good, like really, really good, then I think Super will be getting the green light. But get comfortable waiting. Play Dragon Ball Legends and shit. And my advice to get them is this. You got it. If anybody needs vitamin D, Danny is you. All right? You are whiter than this paper, man. You need some vitamin D in your life. My advice is to find something else that you can do that will help you to bring in some income. Social media is killing you slowly. Maybe a little bit faster than slower now. It ain't, dude. Your world of geeking. You're pumping out shit over there, and then you're on Twitch, and then you're on Rumble, like y'all over fucking place. I don't give 2 fucks, but I'm as someone that deals in fitness, people keep sending me shit. You need to take a break, figure yourself out. And as far as fucking vegan gains go, you cured your depression. There's no cure for depression. You just manage it better. See, you got no wife now, or shall I say, the non-binary man. Okay? So now you ain't got to worry about trying to keep roof over her head, just yours. Them stink-ass cats. But curing depression, there's no cure for depression. Depression gonna happen throughout everybody's life at some point in their life. You just manage it. And you're talking to someone that deal with post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay? Traumatized from war. Everybody deal with traumas differently, but curing depression, no. Stay off the shrooms. Get off. You need to get off social media. Vegan. You need to do a lot to help with your mental health. Because see, what's going to happen with you, eventually you're going to spiral back into depression because you're not doing anything to change what caused in the first place. You ain't got Jasmine up your ass no more, so now you ain't depressed about her up your ass. See? But mark my words, when the money start getting tight, you'll get depressed again. You'll blow your top and be mad at people and shit. That's why most of your streams now is members only streams. Just tell you facts. Just tell you fucking facts. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I am 5 minutes over. Hey, I'm telling you, that depression will hold you back. Supplement vitamin D, vitamin C, healthy fats in your diet, healthy dietary fats. That's good for hormone production, cell production, organs, collagen. I'm going to say that for my fitness channel, guys. You just got to eat right, do right, fuck often, and sleep a lot. But get a lot of activity. Do all that, and I promise you won't be depressed all the goddamn time. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy. I will be back next week after Wednesday to do another stream. and then another stream. It may be a couple of videos. I'm back, motherfuckers, for at least 6 weeks. So buckle up. I got a lot to talk about. A whole bunch to talk about. A whole bunch, especially that Diddy shit. A whole bunch to talk about. Lord have mercy. Football. Training camp right around the corner. How about them no good cowgirls? Them fuckers, we gonna win this division this year. You see all this shit? I can't wait to get on the field again. Y'all motherfuckers don't know. Anyway, I gotta go. You all have a good weekend. Hope you all be safe. It's been your boy Savar Matner. I'm everyone. Have a good one. Peace.